What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Ducati build series. Today we're going to be installing the Rizoma Brake Lever Guard set. This comes with the left and right hand side counterweights, but mainly it's the brake lever guard. So we'll get right into it. What you're going to need on this is a 6mm Allen and a 5mm Allen, and then in my case I'll need a 3 just to remove my left hand bar end mirror. But for the most part, if you're just installing this set, just a 5 and a 6, and then everything as far as what you're going to need is included in the set. So let's get you set up. We'll start on the left hand side and then we'll move over to the right hand side. Hold tight. Alright guys, I got you set up on this side. Like I said, I've got this bar end mirror. This is the CRG. Let me just back this off. Okay. And this just kind of unhinges around. All right. Next, we'll take off this bar and mirror, or this bar and weight. And there you have it. So just a few turns, loosen this up, and this basically slides away from itself, allowing this to slip out. We're not going to reuse this hardware. You actually could, but the set that I purchased actually comes with its own mechanism to secure the left hand side. So let me grab that right now. Alright, so this is the mechanism it comes with, as well as the left hand side. So the right hand side is obviously a little different. There's a little cutout where the lever guard extends through, so you really can't mistake the two. But let's get this slipped in. I'll back this bolt out. Okay, the two halves come apart. So we'll slide this in just enough to get that O-ring seated a little bit. I'll drop the bolt through, and I'll pass it through this end, and then I'll start threading by hand. Just enough. We'll get this lined up. And then before this starts tightening down on itself, we'll slide it in to the bar. And just basically push it all the way in until it stops. And then we'll position the lettering upright. All right, and then you just want to have some pressure pushing forward as you twist and tighten, just like that. Let's make sure that's perfectly lined up. All right, and I'm gonna put this bar mirror back on. Just gonna put that back on for right now. I'm debating on taking that off altogether. All right, so hold tight. I'm gonna get you guys set up on the other side, but just a quick walk around. All right, hold tight. All right, so we're set up on the right-hand side. First, we'll start backing this out. Once again, 5mm. Just a few turns. It should loosen up and slide on out. Once again, like I said, the mechanism slides against itself, creating a wider diameter and wedges itself. These are nice factory weighted bar ends, so I'm going to keep those around. And you can actually reuse those, but like I said, the kit that I bought came with its own, let's see if it focuses, mechanism to insert into this bar. But like I said, you can't mistake the right and left hand side. Let me set a few of these things down so I can show you. All right, so real quick, you've got this cutout and you've got a few parts to this kit. So this little arm here is what holds this adjustable lever guard. So you've got these two little set screw locations on this. You've got this flat surface. My camera will focus. And then the rest of this handle is circular. But on this flat spot, that's where you're going to insert. And then on this, there's a minimum amount that it says you need to insert this. So once you get it in there, then you can adjust it to your liking. So we'll leave this off for now, but what we need to do is we need to set this arm into this housing, but there's a certain way to go about it, and this kit gives you a few items. So starting with this, you got two, we call them washers, but they're not washers. They're like spacers, but you've got these two spacers. One's large and one's small. And if you look at this one closely, you've got this tapered side, and you got this side that's got this little lip. So the tapered side goes down into this opening. And just let that drop around on the inside. And then on the handle, you've got two sides. You've got this little shallow kind of insetted part, and then you got this deeper kind of inset. This smaller spacer also has a tapered end. The tapered end goes inside. Oops. Try that again. All right, so this smaller washer or spacer also has a tapered end. So this tapered end goes into the larger opening. And then now you can set this inside and on top of that other one, and you'll feel it seat on top of that little lip. Let me show you. So this lip fits into this small channel here, and you'll feel it. It locks in there. You can't slide this in because it's too tall, so that's why you have to slide this one in first. It sits down inside of a recess, allowing you to slide this in afterwards. But now you're set up. We can pass the bolt through. So backing the bolt out, and I'll pass the bolt through. Okay, now I'll hold that bolt. So you see on the back side it's slotted. There we go. So this slot, so this bolt goes into this, and then this upper portion actually is what locks into that slot, just like so. And then as it starts tightening, this tapered end starts expanding on this kind of knurled portion of this mechanism here. So, all right, we've started the screws, and what we want to do is we want to, come on camera, focus. We want to align, focus. Okay, now we want to slide this in. And then once again, we're going to start tightening up on this. We're going to line this upright with the lettering centered on my handlebar. Oop. And this bolt here is where you're going to need that 6mm. So once again, you're going to push this bar end weight against your handlebar, and you can see this moving around. I'm going to leave it somewhat loose just so we can position this just right. Let me fold my brake lever down. We'll get our handle, our guard. And I think right there is good. Right there. So then I'm going to go ahead and tighten on this. All right. Okay. So that's set. And then once again, this has a flat side. These screws are purposely out of sight, so the two set screws are on the bottom half of this. So I'm going to slide this in just like so. I'm going to grab my screws. And I failed to mention you're going to need also a 2mm for the small set screws. Focus. So I'm going to get these screwed in. Right. So there you have it. We are installed. Come on, focus. I'll give these a little wipe down. They're a little dirty. My hand's touching on them. Might need to adjust this just a little bit upwards. This seems to be just a little bit above. Not much. There you have it, guys. Let me get you on the other side. Just a quick update. My Ohlins forks from Moto Million finally arriving this Wednesday, so stay tuned for that video. I'm going to take off the stock forks and install the new set of Ohlins. Hope you guys liked the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.